Hello and welcome, fellow teachers, to the Teacher's Corner. So here's a brief outline of the Digital Classroom Application Tools and Website series. As you can see, the Google Classroom tutorial is the first video in the series. If you are interested in seeing any of the other digital resources we have listed here, please visit our introductory video to this series by clicking on the link provided below. In this video, we're going to teach you how to get started and use Google Classroom. Please, if you like the contents of this video, don't forget to go below and hit the subscribe button. In this video, we will cover how to log in and create an account, how to create a class and add students to the class, how to adjust general settings within Google Classroom, how to add topics and assignments, and how to add videos, web links, and documents to your assignments. Wondering how do you get started? Don't worry, we've got you covered. The first step is you want to go to your Google homepage and log into your Google account. Once you arrive on the Google sign-in page, you want to type in your district-appointed email. And remember, Google Classroom is a free application. But in order to use Google Classroom to its highest potential, you will definitely want to use this while joined to a G Suite account. Your district is responsible for setting that up, but if they don't, it's okay. You can still use Google Classroom. It's just there will be a couple of features you won't be able to use. Step 2, you want to select the Google Classroom logo, which you can find by clicking on the application icon. The application icon can always be found at the top right corner, which looks like an array of gray dots. Once you're in the application window, scroll all the way down until you find the Google Classroom logo and click on it. If this is the first time logging into Google Classroom, it will prompt you to this page. Just verify your information is correct and simply click on the blue Continue button. Once you're in, you'll want to go start creating a class. To do that, you'll go up to the top right-hand corner and click on the gray plus sign. Once you click on that, you will select the Create a Class from the drop-down menu. From there, if you are not using a school account or your district has not signed up for the G Suite account, then you'll see this prompt. If your school or district has already signed up for the G Suite education account, then you're ready to enter class information. In this part, you will enter in your class name. You will want to make sure the name you choose is relative to what you are teaching or the subject that you have, and that the class name will be recognizable by your students. This is the only field that is required in order to set up your class, but I prefer to personally fill out all the class information. Step 4 is to add students to your Google Classroom. Once your class has been created, you will go to the top middle section and click on the People tab to add students. From there, you will see two main sections. One section is titled Teachers. This is where you should be able to see your information, and you can also add additional teachers to your Google Classroom. Below that section, you will see the section Students. There are two main ways to add students to your Google Classroom. The first way is to invite students to your Google Classroom by sending them an invitation to their school email. You simply go and click on the Add a Person icon over to the right, and from there, you will type in each of your students' school emails. Once the emails have been correctly inputted, simply go down to the bottom of the window and click Invite. This will send them an invitation to join your Google Classroom. The second way to have students join your Google Classroom is to provide students with the class code. In my opinion, it's the most efficient and the easiest way to do so. The first way to locate the code is here on the People page. The second place you can find the class code is to go to the settings icon located at the top right corner of your page. Scroll down to the General section and click on the drop-down arrow on the far right. Select Display and the class code is displayed in full presentation mode, which is more visible for students to use if presenting on Zoom or Google Meet. Step 5 is how to adjust General settings. You will want to stay in the class setting window and go down and look for the General section. Go down and find the word Stream. From here, you can control how much students will be able to post within the classroom. If you click on the drop-down arrow, you have 3 options. First, you can allow students to post comments and comment on the class stream. Second option allows students to only comment on things that you have posted. The third option completely limits students from posting comments to the class and only allows teachers that freedom. The next setting is what is displayed on the Classwork tab. This is more of a presentational preference on how students can view their classwork and assignments once posted. The next section is for deleted items. You have the choice to allow students to see what has been deleted within the class stream, or only have what you have deleted visible to the teacher. You can simply toggle the button on the right on or off to take advantage of this option. For your grading system, you can choose the total points or weighted by category grading. In both options, grades are calculated for you and you can let students see their overall grade. If you don't want to use a grading system, you can choose no overall grade. Grades won't be calculated and students can't see an overall grade. Phew! I know it's been a lot of information so far, but you're doing a great job, so don't give up. Next, we will talk about how to add topics and assignments to your Google Classroom. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and close the class setting window. So you will want to go to the top middle section of your Google Classroom window and click on the Classwork tab. From there, you will want to go ahead and push the blue Create button located on the left, which will give you a list of different options to choose from. Here you can see 6 different options of work that you can post. You can post assignments, quizzes, post questions, post material, and even repost assignments from other classes or subjects, which is a really handy feature if you teach the same subject but multiple classes of that subject. The last section is the topic option, which we're going to go over right now. So you'll want to scroll down to the bottom and click on the topic option. I love this option because this allows teachers to organize their classroom in different sections. If you're a self-contained teacher, you might use this to help you organize between subjects, for example, reading, math, or science, etc. For the purpose of this demonstration, however, I'm going to label it Example 1. So from here, you can choose what you would like to post. We're going to go ahead and click on Assignments. And with this option, there are a number of things that you can see on the teacher end. This allows you to send assignments to each and every kid in your classroom. And once you've posted, you can see the kids that have turned in their assignments and the number of kids that have not. So the first thing it's going to have you do is to title your assignments. You will want to make sure that your title is recognizable by both yourself and the students in your classroom. The next field you will need to input information is the instructions box. Here is where you'll want to include any special instructions that your kids will need to know in order to complete your assignment. Besides the basics of setting up an assignment, here are some additional settings that you might want to think about. Over to the far right, you'll see a section titled For. Here you can select all the students that you would like the assignment to be posted to. This option automatically defaults to all students, but if you're working with a small group or would like only certain students to have this assignment, you can go in and individually select the students that should receive this assignment. The next option allows you to input how many points the assignment will be valued, the due date, and the time the assignment needs to be completed. Underneath the due date section, you'll find a section called the topic. This is where you can make a selection on where you would like the assignments to be organized under, to make it easier for students to locate. The last section is the rubric section, where you can input how your particular assignment can be graded using a rubric format. Next, you will want to add an attachment for your assignment. You can click on the paperclip icon and you'll see a drop-down menu of 4 options. You can select to add documents from your Google Drive. You can also post a link to a web page. You can attach a file from your computer or even post a video from YouTube. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to select and add an attachment using a document from my Google Drive. I go to my drive and I select the document that I would like to post. And once it's selected, I will then have an option on the far right to choose how students can manipulate the assignment. Here you have 3 options. I can choose the option where students can only view the file and not edit it. Or I can choose the option where students can edit the file. But remember, with this option, all the students will be able to edit the same file, which can get very complicated in the long run. And the last option, make a copy for each student. This option only allows the students to edit their own copy of the assignment, which is the option I tend to use most frequently because students tend to make mistakes and they can go ahead and make that adjustment if they need to without affecting anyone else. Once you are finished putting in all the good stuff for your assignment, you want to go up to the top right-hand corner and click the blue Assign button. And once you click that, it will populate underneath the topic that you selected for it to go under. Well, this concludes all the steps we have to helping you get started in setting up your Google Classroom. Please remember, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you have comments or suggestions for a topic, please add a comment in the comment section. We truly and honestly value your feedback. And more importantly, if you've enjoyed the content of this video, please click the subscribe button located below. We hope that you have found this video both inspirational and informational. And thank you so much for taking the time to visit us here at the Teacher's Corner. And we hope to see you again real soon.